I declare this congregation open. Please be seated. On behalf of all of my colleagues, it's a special pleasure to welcome you to this wonderful setting here in the Bridgewater Hall. We're assembled to celebrate the achievements of our students as they graduate from Manchester Metropolitan University. I would like to invite the Pro-Vice Chancellor for the faculty to give the opening address.
Vice-Chancellor, members of the University, graduates and guests, welcome to today's ceremony for the Departments of English and Media in the Faculty of Arts and Humanities. This faculty is a unique space where award-winning writers, photographers and filmmakers work alongside sociologists, designers and architects. Our global credentials are impressive. We are in the top 10 in the world for architecture, 7th in the UK for art and design, and areas of our research and critical practice in English and media are world-leading. The disciplines in this faculty are all about creativity and understanding people. People as individuals and as members of society. People from different cultures and communities, and the way that people are represented in literature, film, and the media. As students of this faculty, you are part of a community of independent thinkers, challenging the norm, constructively critical, unafraid of risk. I hope you will take with you that capacity for originality, creativity, and risk-taking that you have nurtured throughout your time with us. As the artist Henri Matisse once said, creativity takes courage, and I hope you will retain that courage to be creative, that courage to think differently. The world needs people like you, leaders, innovators, creators. We are continually delighted at the achievements of our students and graduates. At the Royal Television Society Awards, 2 teams of media students and alumni were awarded prestigious prizes across 3 categories. It was a particularly special year for filmmaking lecturer and former student Lauren Dunn, whose first feature film, A Deal with the Universe, was shown at independent cinemas across the country. Our faculty is home to the Writing School, with over 90 alumni who are published authors. This year, we saw more of our graduates becoming published authors, including Eva Dietrich for her children's book, Mesopo, and Graham Foster's first book, an edited edition of Beard's Roman Women by Anthony Burgess. A number of other alumni won awards and competitions, including Colette Victor, who won the BBC World Service International Playwriting Competition, and Lucy Stevens, who won the Australian Mentorship Award run by the Australian Society of Authors. Writing School staff have also had an extremely successful year. Dame Caroline Duffy wrote a new poem for the centenary of Armistice Day, The Wound in Time, which was read aloud on Remembrance Sunday on beaches across the country. She also curated a series of poems on the collapse in the global insect population to mark the end of her decade as Poet Laureate. Professor Simon Stevens has a play, Seawall, currently running on Broadway in New York, and Professor Michael Simmons Roberts' oratorio, The Anvil, on the theme of Peterloo, is a headline act at Manchester International Festival. Adam O'Riordan was shortlisted for Ledbury Forte Poetry Prize for second collections, and Professor Andrew Biswell unearthed a never-before-seen sequel to A Clockwork Orange by Anthony Burgess. Graduands, this is the backdrop of success and creativity within which we celebrate your hard work and achievement today. After graduating, we hope you will keep in touch, share your successes with us, and come to some of our events as alumni of this faculty. Congratulations and well done. It now gives me very great pleasure indeed to call upon Dr. Jess Edwards, Head of Department of English, to present our students.
Vice-Chancellor, I present students who have gained awards within the Faculty of Arts and Humanities in presence and in absentia.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit those students listed in the programme to the degrees for which they are to be presented.
Awarded Doctor of Philosophy for his thesis, Field Guide, Environmental Activism and Contemporary Lyric Poetry, Andrew Mark Forster. Awarded Doctor of Philosophy for her thesis, Contemporary Femininities After Post-Feminism, Genre, Affect and Aesthetics, Catherine McDermott. Awarded Master of Fine Arts in Creative Writing, Matthew James Adamson. Awarded the Janet Beer Prize, Grace Lillian Atkinson. Daniel Martin O'Sullivan. Caris Whiteman. Awarded Master of Arts in Creative Writing, Amar Alam. Alexandra Bicknell. Awarded the Janet Beer Prize, John Paul Burns. Alicia Amy Carr. Jane Heather Cummings. Amy Curran. Alice Diggory. Awarded the Michael Schmidt Prize, Nicola Ann Edwards. Benjamin Luke Entwistle. Amelia Etherton. Hayley Flynn. Bella Fortune. Alexander Green. Barbara Louise Hickson. Keith Jones Hudson. David Keyworth. Amy Louise Magnoni. Saman Memuna Mahmood. Susan Mitchinson. Diane Nicole Mulholland. Ian James Peake. Sarah Sherwood. Freddie Sykes. Julie Taylor. Colette Victor. Callan Waldron Hall, Catherine West, Berenzia Westra, Gillian Jane Whitney, Lydia Eve Grant, Joanna Verron, awarded Master of Arts in English Studies, Francesca Annie Lunt. Awarded Master of Arts in English Studies, Contemporary Literature, Film and Theory, Rosemary Gatensbury. Alexandra Martin. Ashley Roberts. Awarded Master of Arts in English Studies, The Gothic, Cass Aston Jawade. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in Combined Honours, Melissa Olsted. Sophie Brittain. Katie Alice Cooper. Tyler Davies. Hannah Eve Dixon. Katie Isabel Harkin. Brooke Jade Alice Hotchkiss. Amy Kirkup. Alexander Maguire. Terence McLean. Lucy Elizabeth Oliver. Charlotte Snedden. James Spruce. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in English, Adam Agaili. Heather Elizabeth Also. Anika Anwar. Jasmine Azam. Callum Kane Baker. Fahima Begum. Hamida Begum. Muzalfa Bibi. Rachel Booth. Callum Breeze. Amy Chadwick. Rubina Chowdhury. Bethany Close Kane. Isabel Connolly. Lily Mae Dawes. Jack Dickinson. Millie Edie Drew. Jessica Louise Elor. Oliver Finch. Best Louise Flannery. Grace Fletcher. Hannah Forbes. Amber Gay. Leona Hall Shaw. Symphony May Harland. Charlotte Howarth. Morgan Howe. Evangeline Rebecca Humphreys. Mariam Iqbal. Adam Jones. Charles Jones Morton. Danielle Lee Martin Brown. Rebecca Maynard. Hannah Catherine McCready. Callum Meehan. Elizabeth Middleton. Nia Parry. Lily Scarlett Paskin. Megan Angela Phillips. Sian Emily Pinnington. Awarded the Duncan Prize, Jamie Platt. Samuel Plum. Mohammed Sajid. Madiha Shafiq. Jack Shah. Laura Shaw. Evelyn Molly Patricia Sweeney. Natasha Turner. Daniel Wood. Sahir Yaqub. Alice Yarwood. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in English and American Literature, Amelia Bainbridge. Lewis Kieran Brown. Jade Diane Burge. Henry James Helmers Garlick. Rachel Rianne Garner. Camilla Gibbons. Rosie Gagoli. Bethany Greenwood. Katie Elizabeth Holloway. Samuel Harry Jones. Amy Liptrot. Ellen Maria Murphy. Luke Adam Pease. Bronlyn Risley. Hannah Scott. And awarded the Programme Leaders Prize, Kelsey Silverstone. George Whittle Weston. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in English and Creative Writing, Adila Yasmin Ahmed. Alina Alaveras. Ellie Andrews. Lucy Atkinson. Bethany Bell. Rory Birch. Joshua Childs. Molly Courage. Alexander Krebins. Louis Davison. Kaelan John Downs. Fazita Fazand. Lauren Gamble. Darcy May Gillam. Denai Maria Glover. Courtney Gowland. George Haddington. Laura Faye Halsall. Fareen Hanif. Brittany Hodgson. Aaron Hughes, Hina Hussein, Charles Hutton, Emily Jane Jones, Bilal Kalim Haji, Connor James Kenny, Farah Khan, Emma Charlotte Sophie Law, Bethany Lyle, James Maddox, Alexander McKeon, Ryan Mercer, Masha Milanovic, Megan Mitchum, Molly Morgan, Nuran Hina Nahar, Camila Nuhu, awarded the Head of Department's Prize, Ruby Ann Patterson, Laura Phillips, Sam Robin, Paris Samuel, Benedict Shirley, Anise Joanne Barla-Smith, Hayley Target, Aisha Ul-Haq, Chase Edward Francis Billy Waterman, Natalie Kate Westerman, Olivia Robin Whittle, Alicia Wilkinson, Ruhina Begum, and that concludes the first part of the awards for the Faculty of Arts and Humanities.
Vice-Chancellor, it gives me very great pleasure indeed to call upon Michael Towner from the BBC to give an address to our students. Michael is the Senior Commissioning Editor for Independent Productions at the BBC's multi-award-winning preschool service, CBeebies, where he is responsible for bringing high-quality, live action and mixed media commissions to the channel and its associated platforms. He has been nominated for 3 Children's BAFTAs. He is also a Royal Television Society Award winner for his work on Something Special, a pioneering series utilising Makaton Sign Language for children with speech-language delay. Current productions he's responsible for include the BAFTA-winning series Topsy and Tim, Our Family, plus Waffle the Wonder Dog and Andy's Dinosaur Adventures. It gives me great pleasure to invite Peter Towner to the lectern.
Vice-Chancellor, members of the University, graduates, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. Prepare yourselves for a shock. I'm quite old. I know it's hard to believe, but I was actually born in the same year that the BBC first broadcast the original Doctor Who with William Hartnell as the first of the Time Lords. And in a very neat coincidence, my first day working at the BBC 31 years ago now was spent in the studio working on Doctor Who with Sylvester McCoy as the 9th Doctor. Actually, there was a point when I was sort of your age now, my late teens, early 20s, when I began to wonder if my mother might have been a Time Lord, because she had lots to say on the subject of time, and one of her many little nuggets of wisdom to me was, time gets faster as you get older. Of course, I had absolutely no idea what she meant, being young and preoccupied, as many of you will be now, with thinking about what I was going to do with my life, what kind of career I wanted, how I was going to get it, and so on and so forth. And of course, now that I am older, and she's sadly no longer with us, I know exactly what she meant, and I'm sorry to have to tell you, she's right. It does get faster as you get older. You can't even begin to appreciate just how quickly the next 30 years are going to go. But if my being here today is going to be of any practical use to you in putting some of those big decisions that you're facing into some kind of perspective, then I hope I can do that by telling you about something that happened to me recently and why that's made me appreciate the wisdom of not wasting time. 3 years ago, this month, July 2016, I suddenly, and without any warning whatsoever, suffered a catastrophic rupture of my stomach. Very quickly, the blood supply to my stomach got cut off, and it died, and it was rapidly taking me with it. 2 ambulance journeys later, I ended up at Salford Royal Hospital, where I remember waking up in intensive care, heavily sedated, and with what seemed like about 1,000 wires and tubes either attached to me or coming out of me. Once I was a bit more alert and I'd been taken off the ventilator, I learned from the wonderful nurses there that the surgeons had to perform an emergency gastrectomy, a word I'd never heard before, but it means total removal of the stomach. And without that, I would definitely have died. Now, when surgeons normally remove someone's stomach in a planned operation, at the same time, they usually reconnect the digestive system, the esophagus, the intestine, and so forth, and that enables them to eat normally. But I was too ill at that stage to cope with any more surgery, so they very quickly just sewed me up, and that had to wait for later. And so for the next 15 months after that point, I had to be artificially fed with bottles of liquid nutrition, pumped through a pump and fed in through a tube into my intestine directly. And that would have been quite enough on its own, thank you very much. But then I woke up again from a second anaesthetic, which seemed a bit strange. And I looked up, and there was a lovely nurse called Emma leaning down, looking at me from above me, and she said, "Do you know where you are?" And I realized I couldn't answer because I had another ventilator stuck into my throat, and I thought, hang on, this isn't right, that's come out once, something's up here. Anyway, I nodded, I did know where I was, and she said, "And do you know what's happened to you?" So I went through this big pantomime. She laughed, and then she said, "And do you know you've had a heart attack?" No, I didn't know I'd had a heart attack. That wiped the smile off my face. And although it was the huge stress of the gastrectomy operation that had triggered it, the actual cause, as I was discovered several weeks later, was that unbeknownst to me, I had 3 completely blocked main cardiac arteries. Wouldn't you know it? And the only solution to that was to have a triple bypass operation, but that was going to have to wait. Oh, and then I developed pneumonia, just for a laugh, as you do. Anyway, after about 10 weeks, I left hospital, and before long, I returned to work 1 day a week, which is just enough to stop me becoming completely addicted to Holmes Under the Hammer and Tipping Point. You know it, the most addictive program on television. There were dozens of tests in various clinics in the months that followed, and then the following March 2017, I had the triple heart bypass operation down the road in the infirmary. I still had the feeding tube plugged in at that point, so I'd have to wait another 4 months for everything heart-wise and sternum-wise to heal before the gastric team at Salford Royal would even begin to look at me for the reconstruction of the gastric. But exactly a year to the day since the emergency gastrectomy, I was put back together again in a 12-hour operation, which finally allowed me to swallow food and drink again. And I think the first thing I had was a cup of tea and a Jaffa cake, which has never tasted so good, believe me. So since then, I've been through cardiac rehabilitation. I have a cupboard full of tablets I have to take every day. I have quite a lot of pain still. I have some very dramatic scars, don't worry, I'm not going to show you. But I'm alive, if a lot thinner. And although eating can still be a little bit tricky sometimes, I do have an almost normal life now, and I'm delighted to be here, both on the planet and with you today. So, as they say on the X Factor, it's not been an easy journey, and I wouldn't want to go through any of what I went through again, not even if I had a TARDIS, and I certainly wouldn't wish that or any other illness on anybody else. But my experiences have shown me, and I hope you'll forgive the cliche, that you really never know what's around the corner. And so my message to all of you graduating today is that you should seize every opportunity that comes your way. Don't worry about making wrong choices or making mistakes. You're young enough to learn from them and to move on, and every experience, good or bad, makes you who you are. Don't wait until you're lying flat out in a hospital bed, hovering on the brink of death, and go, I wish I'd done that. So, my sincerest congratulations to each and every one of you on your achievements. I wish all of you the very best of success in whichever fields you choose, and I hope you all live long, happy, and healthy lives. Thank you.
Vice-Chancellor, I present students who have gained awards within the Faculty of Arts and Humanities in presence and in absentia.
By virtue of my authority as Vice-Chancellor, I admit those students listed in the programme to the degree for which they are to be presented.
Awarded Bachelor of Arts in English and Film, Aisha Abdullah. Bethany Clutterbuck. Ruby Violet Francis Creswick-Willis. Heather Renfield Danby. Katie Louise Doyle. Jonathan Elliott. Theo Fennerty. Rose Mary Joan Hacking. Alicia Ann Lloyd. Amy MacDonald. Millie Mackenzie. Niamh Moran. Shauna Noden. Zoe Plant. Frankie Prince. Klein Regan. Lydia Straw. Olivia Symes. Amber Walker. Chloe Walker. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in English and Multimedia Journalism, Amy Bevan. Rodri James Piri Curran. Jack Lewis. Callum Robert MacLeod. Harriet Esther Mills. Lauren Perry. Kate Bernadette Sainsbury. Awarded Master of Arts in Filmmaking, Benjamin Martin. Marilyn Monty McCulloch. Ifweko Oromwense. Modesta Venate. Awarded Master of Arts in Photography, Jodie Barrett. Warren Kane McCann. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in Acting, Rebecca Bowe. Zane Birkmar. Awarded the RSC Workshop Weekend Award, Adam Thomas Chalk. Jerome Cooper Ray. Dora Davis. Freya de Wiles, Ahmed El Masrati, Daisy Quinta Farrington, Thomas Galeb. Awarded the BBC Carlton Hobbs Award, Lucy Greenaway. Awarded the Wanamaker Festival Award, Sarah Elizabeth Kentish Huckin. Kirsty Louise Johnston. Adam Mackle. Conor McCready. Hannah Murray. Jessica Nicholson. Elis Papakonstantinou awarded the Wanamaker Festival Award. And awarded the BBC Carlton Hobbs Award, Joseph Luke Pass. Awarded the Spotlight Prize, Connor Anthony Phillips. Zara Chanel Samantha Price. Noah Siebert. Awarded the Gielgud Award, Dylan Zachariah Smith. Eloise Kate Westwood. Awarded the RSC Workshop Weekend Award, Frederica Williams Davies. Ella Zagorska. Sam Buckton. Matthew Connolly. Sasha Danielle Fallon. Sasha Gallagher. Lucy Holland. Maxine Hughes. Holly Ann Jones. Robert Lallement. Tristan David Pike. Remy Felix Rabilat. Maria Samaniego. Kaylin Smith. Rowena Eleanor Leah White. Tanya Williams. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in Creative Media and Visual Communication, Saskia Armstrong. Chris Comiskey. Jack Eek. Sarah Atase. Megan Fletcher. Lucy Haslingden. Michael Hawkins. Nargiza Ibrahim. Raymond Kearney. Jessica Later. Aaron Logue. Marina Mitchell. Christelle Mamini. Adam Alexander Mosdale. William Mottershead. Hannah Lisa Price. Daniel Southwood. Katie Stack. Magdalena Taylor. Sarah Jane Thompson. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in Film and Media Studies, Travis James Adshead. Rawan Ali. Ali Al-Khatib. Ali Al-Zubadi. Zara Assad. Ellie Ashworth. Harry Bainbridge. Tatiana B. Robert Christian Bujaw. Jack Bullock. Harry John Butterworth. Quiver Campbell. William Carroll. Jasmine Carter. Nayan Chavda. Joe Dorville. Ted Delahoy. William Dev. Charles Farrell. Catherine Finn. Taney Leanne Gage. Emily Graham. Samuel Guy. Alfie Hagan. Sophie May Harrington. Megan Hillman. Louis Hopkins. Matthew Hopkins. Benjamin Thomas Hunt. Natasha Rana Javanpay. Melissa Abigail Jones. Jade Lucy Kilgore. James Donald Wilson Lease. Morgan Lockwood. Joseph Looms. Megan Marsden. Rosalie Jane Marsden. Rebecca Martin. Callum McDermott. Madeline Rachel Maguire. Thomas Andrew Milench. Anna Miller. Eunice Mohammed. Fiona Muddyman. Charlotte Myatt. Amber Needham. Amelia Pavlak. Lauren Price. Harriet Christina Pulford. Hannah Sarkova. Liam Sheridan. Tavis Taiwo. Holly Taylor. Rhiannon Kate Thrush. Michael Timoni. Lauren Jade Wells. Luke Wilston. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in Film and TV Production, Luke Scott. Alfred Glenn. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in Filmmaking, Will Andrew. Kieran Askew, Molly Beecham, Andrew Boardman, Connor Boyles, Holly Elizabeth Chadwick, Sarah Clough, Victoria Francis Dahl, Jessica Elton, Sunny Givnan, Eden Elise Hall, Charlene Rochelle Jones, Tatiana Kilpatrick, Phoebe Eloise Alice King, Athanasius Konstantopoulos, Julia Christina Kravchevich, Marcus Lezard, Barnaby Lockwood, Anya Cinnamon Machin, Jamie Reuben Marks, Jack Matthews Sherrington, Stephen O'Brien, Rosie Nicole Oxer, Joshua Park, Zoe Parker Moon, Benjamin Stott, Lily Evelyn Taylor, Jay Tomlins, Jack Webster, Nathaniel Wheatcroft Brown, Matthew Wistance, Kizzy Kama Ann Willett, Barnaby Wilson, Laura Yates. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in Photography, Maria Ansell. Holly Bagnall, Megan Bailey, George Barnes, Zoe Barry, Miriam Broadhurst, Rebecca Emily Burns, Ellen Campbell, Jenny Clues, Michelle Coyne, Ben Aaron Davies, Catherine Ann Devine, Christina Diaku, Maisie Henrietta Guy Dinsdale, Phoebe Fleet, Evangeline Maria Ford, Hannah Foster, Abigail Hare, James Hatfield, Melissa Jane Hodgkinson, Carmen Hayden, Rhiannon Victoria Sean James, Emma Victoria Kitchen, Josie Rebecca Lamb, Perry Brandon Leach, Molly Makepeace, Sue Mayette Moore, Tamina Natalie Miller. Elizabeth Jessica Monroe. Callum Needham. Chloe Elizabeth Oliver. Millie Pargeter. Molly Madeline Richards. Keely Robinson. Arya Sharma. Jade Smallshaw. Eleanor Jane Sutcliffe. Adriana Sharepa. Nathan Thornhill. Ellie Jade Wormsley. Emily Elizabeth Wilkinson. Rebecca Wilkinson. Charlie Williams. Esme Windsor. Awarded Bachelor of Arts in Combined Honours, Patrick Edward James Story. Charlotte Vickers. Jack Pinches. Vice-Chancellor, that concludes the awards for the Faculty of Arts and Humanities.
The very first thing I'd like to do this morning is to warmly congratulate all of our graduates today. You'll leave the ceremony with a degree from Manchester Metropolitan University. Today marks the completion of a great educational journey, and it is a significant milestone, not actually just for the lives of our graduates here, but for the lives of family and friends who have joined us in this ceremony. It's a time for everybody, I think, to celebrate. It's a time for pride, and it's a time for joy. And as the Vice-Chancellor of this great university, this ceremony is one of the highlights of my own year, and I feel hugely proud and hugely privileged to be here, to be part of it, to be sharing it with you. Although today, of course, is all about celebration, it's bound to involve a wide range of emotions for those who are graduating. As I've shaked your hands as you've walked across the platform here, seen your faces, admitted you to your degrees, I've sensed feelings of pride and excitement, a little relief in some instances, I think, but always delight, always hope, and always anticipation for the future. I wanted to say just a few words about our university and why our graduates matter so much. We can trace our origins as far back as 1824. And so for nearly 2 centuries now, we've played an essential role in the history of Manchester and this region. We deliver world-class teaching, and we undertake excellent research that addresses some of the great challenges that we face as a society. The impact of what we do literally transforms lives. But what is it that lies at the heart of this success? The answer is clear, it's people. And at this point, I would like to ask you to join me in thanking my colleagues for everything they have done to support you throughout your studies, because I think without them, many of you would simply not be here today. So colleagues, thank you very much indeed. So now you're going to progress confidently, I'm sure, to the next stage of your lives as graduates. And you're going to become ambassadors for our wonderful university. You're going to become the role models for future students, and you'll inspire them as we were inspired by those who came before us. You'll join the ranks of some 300,000 alumni worldwide. Very few UK universities can be proud of, can boast more alumni. So wherever your careers take you, you'll find friends, you'll find allies, you'll find people who are looking out for you as part of the worldwide Manchester Metropolitan community. Your degrees will be respected, they'll be valued. They are symbolic. They represent your capability, strengthening your self-belief, and they should remind you that you can achieve anything that you set your mind to doing. So I really do believe that you stand at the threshold of an exciting future. As a graduate of our university, you'll be ready for anything. You enter the next stage of your lives equipped with new knowledge and a broad set of skills, but also attributes of character and personality that are going to set you aside, set you apart. In these times of change, you're going to be confronted, perhaps more so than our generation on the platform, with unexpected, unpredictable and complex challenges. Some of these, at first sight, might appear to be very exciting and very good. Others may look somewhat frightening or somewhat daunting. So you are going to need to be resilient, resourceful and strong, and hold true to the values of inclusivity, tolerance and respect that are absolutely fundamental to any decent society and fundamental to our way of life. So be ready to use all the skills that you have, all the skills that you developed whilst you've been here with us, to play your part and to make your mark. Some of you might be planning to continue your studies, but most of you, I imagine, will intend to enter the world of work. If you don't already have a job, you'll want one, and one that draws on the knowledge and skills that you've acquired here. We have a team of experts, our early career graduate team, who have been specifically set up in career services to help you, to support you, and to guide you every step of the way. So please do make really good use of this resource, and remember that we will continue to be here to help you and support you throughout your time. You leave us as capable individuals, people who are curious, people who are inquiring, open to ways of doing things differently or better, here, wherever you end up working and living, I think, to give people better lives, better quality of life in the future. You really do now have the power to realise your dreams, the ability to shape society, and the potential to change the world for the good of all. So whether you're here in Manchester, in the north of England, or head further afield around the world, it's your energy and flair that will ensure that you create a bright and prosperous future for yourself, for your loved ones, and for your families. Thinking about this ceremony today prompted me to reflect on my own graduation. I can remember feeling inspired, determined to do my very best, to have the courage to think freely and creatively, to believe in myself, not in an arrogant way, but in a way that makes you feel strong enough to work with others and to create a better society and a better world. Now, with the benefit of hindsight, I would offer three short reflective pieces of advice. The first is that whilst a university marks the end of one phase of learning, it is actually only the springboard for the next. So always invest in your own personal and professional development. Always challenge yourselves to be the very best that you can be. And don't make the mistake of thinking that your learning journey is ever complete, because you'll find out that it isn't. My second piece of advice is about working with others. Most great achievements these days are the result of working collaboratively. Just look around. It's always about team endeavour, being part of an ecosystem. And this means that you need to place your trust in others, so don't be afraid to do that. Seek out opportunities to build trust and to break down barriers, because by working together, so much more can be achieved. It's really important. My third reflection is about timing, and I've learnt that getting the timing right is vital. Sometimes it's better not to react or respond immediately, but to pause, to reflect, and just think that little bit extra or a little bit longer about what somebody means or what some action represents and how you should deal with it. Good judgment and the ability to reflect are hugely valuable assets. And talking of teams, I want to say something else which I think is very important today. Whilst today is without doubt your day, your success, let's remember that it's a product of one of those great partnerships that I've just been speaking about. In celebrating your achievements, I know that your family and friends who are gathered here above you in the gallery would have been there for you throughout the course of your studies. Gaining a degree is a huge commitment to learning. It entails a significant investment of time, hard work, and money. And your supporters up here in the galleries are vital members of your team, and they deserve recognition, I believe, for their steadfast support. Together, we owe them a huge debt of gratitude. So I'd like to invite our graduates to please stand, turn around, and join me in thanking your friends and family for everything they've done to support you. Thank you. So please be seated once again. So as this ceremony draws to a close, I would like to congratulate you once again. On behalf of all my colleagues, I wish you happiness and fulfilment as you embark on the next stages of your lives. We will be following your progress. We look forward to hearing about your future successes. Please do keep in touch. I'm sure there'll be plenty to talk about. Be proud of everything that you've achieved. Be confident about the future that lies ahead of you. But above all else, be absolutely passionate about everything that you do. Thank you.
Congregation closed. May I ask the congregation to please now stand and remain standing until the procession has left the auditorium. Thank you.